Hey, what's going on, y'all? Today, welcome to our final virtual webinar, Employment Support Group, Career Readiness Session. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Monday to everyone. Welcome to our final Career Readiness virtual session, support session of the year. Today, we'll be discussing 8 strategies for success when applying to jobs. Thank you for tuning in to Straight Up Employment Services virtual webinar for the last couple of weeks as we look to empower you to stand out in the job market. This is why we do this. We understand what it takes to come from certain areas or to have barriers to employment and not be able to access an opportunity. So we look at these opportunities to be able to fill in those gaps and provide that type of information to our community members to be able to stand out in the job market. So, the purpose of today's session, today we'll discuss 8 practical strategies to strengthen your job application. We'll be looking to understand what employers are really looking for, build confidence, right, in your job search process. How am I to build confidence in this process, right? Well, with information, and we'll discuss as Alexander Graham Bell has quoted, preparation is the key to opportunity. So as long as you prepared, you are sure to prevent poor performance. So know your whys. We're going to start with strategy one, knowing your why. Understanding your purpose and your career goal before applying, right? You got to know your purpose to who you are, your skills, that personal mission statement we discussed, right? Before applying, right? Your career goals, right? Where you want to see, where you really see yourself, right? Um, Reflect on what type of work inspires you. What type of work motivates you to get up every day to go there, right? Think about that. Match your strengths with roles that align with your values. I know we have discussed in our second webinar this month, and I think our second week this month we discussed the importance of understanding your career values and addressing that mindset. So create a personal mission statement. That is very important. You want to be able to create a personal mission statement. Once you do that, you will have the fundamentals to be able to understand your purpose and career goals before applying. So write down your top 3 reasons for working in your chosen field. This is important. So if you choose to go into, let's say, you want to be a pilot, write down your top 3 reasons for wanting to join that field. Strategy 2, research before you apply. Um, Before you apply, you want to know the company and the position. You want to visit the company's website and read their mission and their culture, as this may align with yours. Learn what they value in their employees. See if there's any highlights of their employees from the company standpoint. Identify how your skills match their needs. You may be able to look at go on their website, see how your skills match with their needs. You can see go to that about page, right? Go to that about page, look at who's the top execs at the company, and you will be able to get a clear sense of identity and culture, right? Use LinkedIn to learn more about the organization or the hiring manager. You want to use LinkedIn to do your research. Everyone is usually on LinkedIn. So use that as a benefit. Tailor your resume and cover letter. Strategy 3, I think that is very important that you tailor your resume as well as your cover letter. As you compile of all the information in strategy 1 and strategy 2, such as doing your research of the company, understanding your why, and writing down the 3 reasons why you are ensuing a certain position or a certain career. You want to use this information to tailor your resume and your cover letter. Just to know, one size does not fit all. So you should not be sending a resume and cover letter to each position. You should be able to personalize each cover letter instead of sending a generalized cover letter to each role. So you must adjust it for each job posting. Use the same keywords from the job description. Keep your format clean and professional. That is very important. Straight Up staff can help you review your resume for impact and clarity. Employers want to see what you can do, not what you have done. So showcase your skills and achievements. You want to highlight your measurable results. So often I receive emails with resumes and asking for feedback, and the only thing is that they are sounding more like a doer than an achiever. It's like they literally just copy and pasted the job description and put it in their resume. Employers notice that because it doesn't show any achievable results. So if you saying you unloaded the truck, so you unload the dock, load the trucks, you working for UPS, for example, how you want to be specific. How many trucks were you able to unload? How many boxes did you physically move a day? That type of measurable result, right? Include your volunteer work, certifications, and community involvement. This is important as it gives employers a clear sense of character, what you're doing when you're not paid, and that shows what you will do at a certain role if you had an opportunity. So use action verbs such as managed, led, created, supported, advised, right? To describe your work that you have done when it comes to your resume, right? So always lead with your strengths, right? Even in your cover letter, these words of action verbs are very important. What you have managed, what you have led, what you have created, what you have supported are very important. Build a strong strategy 5. You want to build a strong online presence. Employers often check your digital footprint. So I know you like, what is a digital footprint? Well, a digital footprint is what you do when you're on social media. You are actually leaving a trail behind of your behavior. Not everything is pretty much can be tagged. Everything can be let's say picked up on, right? You can scroll down a certain Instagram one day and you can see friends that you have never seen from 10 years ago. So that just shows you the ability that social media has when it comes to obtaining the information that employers need to get a good reference of your character. So keep your LinkedIn profile professional and updated. You want to remove negative and inappropriate posts from your social media. And you want to join online groups related to your industry. Use your social media to reflect your goals and professionalism. Confidence comes from preparation. Practice answering common interview questions. You want to dress appropriately and arrive on time. You want to prepare 2 to 3 questions to ask the interviewer, as well as schedule a mock interview session with Straight Up staff. So after an interview or after a conversation with any employer, you want to follow up professionally. Strategy 7 says that a simple thank you can set you apart. You want to send a thank you email within 24 hours after an interview, reaffirming your interest in this position. You want to be polite, you want to be professional, and you want to be brief. You want to actually keep this email as a template to use after every interview because you want to make this practice because a lot of people don't do it. And that can put you in the category of actually getting a position versus not just by sending a simple thank you email. Job searching takes time. So finally, stay positive and persistent. Keep applying even when you face rejection. Learn from feedback and improve. Celebrate small wins along the way. Straight Up Employment coaches are here to support you on your journey every step of the way. So just reach out. Job searching takes time. Do not give up. And if you need further help, just remember this checklist. Take a picture of it. Before you apply to any job, you got to know all of this. You got to know your career goals. You should know how to research employers. You should ensure that your resume is tailored. You should ensure that you highlighting your strengths. Check that your online presence is professional. Practice interviews. Follow up. stay positive. So at Straight Up, we can support you with all of this. Resume and cover letter building, mock interviews and coaching, job support and referrals, career planning, and personal development. So contact info@straightupemployments.org or go to our website at www.straightupemployment.org for more information. Thank you all for chiming in. I want you all to have a happy holidays. Enjoy your New Year's. I actually on my way out, I have to go grab some more last minute shopping gifts. And yeah, so everyone enjoy the holiday season and much love to you. Much love to everyone that's, tuning in and listening to how to effectively gain employment. We want to put you at the best chance of getting employment possible. And that's our goal at Straight Up Employment Services. Thank you.